Greetings, friends. Welcome back. This is a GamerVictorious GV. I'm happy to show you my little stream from the game Elder Scroll Oblivion, the Remastered Edition, which was released this year. Starting with the side quest called A Wounded Time, and then going to the main quest, which is called the Battle of for Castle Kvetch. The Battle for Castle Kvetch, then Vanon Priory, the Path of Dawn, Dagon Shrine, and ending it partially at the quest called The Spice. I'll also show you the third quest called Burning Trial in this gameplay as well. Enjoy the gameplay video, like, share, and leave a comment. And subscribe if you like story-driven channels content.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won. The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. The Divines are powerless to stop all these threats. Even as we speak, people are disappearing near Anvil, and I foresee a terrible threat, one even the gods should fear. You are a noble soul and a follower of the Nine. I am more than a humble priest and represent an order that stood for Akatosh for centuries. I feel these disappearances are an insult to Akatosh's commands. Will you investigate the ruins of Beldeburo and help us? Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, and that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Enough talk.
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this? How could the Nine live? Let this happen? I don't know.
Maik knows much, tells some. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvetch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. Goodbye.
basement height.
Possible.
It's the smell. Smells like fire.
Why have our gods forsaken us? By Akatosh's grace, what you describe is a time wound. A few years ago, an Elder Scroll was stolen from my altar. Only this relic would be powerful enough to pervert the laws of Mundus to this extent. You must retrieve it at all costs, hero. The time wound has not fully opened yet. I will give you the Order's blessing. This should allow you to breach the barrier, but the rest is up to you. Be wary, hero. Whoever is behind this will be a force to be reckoned with. You too.
Perhaps she's still in Kvatch, in a basement hiding.
I don't know.
I felt it. The flow of time is now once more in accordance with Akatosh's rules. This is truly a heroic feat, and I feel that, with your help, we might prevail against the enemy. You are a true champion to the Nines, and you shall be rewarded. You are hereby made a Paladin of the Hour, and shall receive weapons and gear befitting the hero of Akatosh. What do you want? Very well. Which category? Which type of blade weapon would you like? Here's your item, Paladin. Here's your item. Naturally. Take care.
I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch. It's possible. Or maybe she got out and she's looking for you too.
Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil! Who will walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knights of old? So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry? You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake, the legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight? A humble heart is a good starting point,
The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the Iliad sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed? May the 8 and 1 guide your steps. Hear me!
Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, shipowners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea. I feel sorry for Norbert Lils. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
O people of Cyrodiil, the 8 and 1 require it. Champion, a divine crusader report. I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now. I heard that the Kvatch Guard is driving back the Daedra. Maybe there's hope after all. You too.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. Me children will thank you for your help. Yes? It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale. Of course, it's all just... Sure, go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. You'll be the one outside ranting at passers-by.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us? Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon. I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
You pathetic worm!
We've got to make it to the castle. This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse. We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it. We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help? We'll be right behind you. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back. Yes, I have it. Why? You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still got some fight left in me. on! We've got to keep moving! I'm on your side! You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? You're pathetic. This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck. Lead the way. I'm right behind. If Captain Marius is waiting on you to get that gate raised, you'd better get moving. I'm going to head back and meet up with the rest of the troops. Charge the courtyard! Leave none of them standing! Search the courtyard! Where is the Count? Why is he not with you? We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance? Secure it at once. It's the only thing we have left. Do you have the Count's ring? Secure it at once. It's the only thing we have left. Do you have the Count's ring? At least, this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come. He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense. Good day. Kvatch was rebuilt from ruins once before.
A pleasure to speak. By all accounts, he preaches that... Farewell.
Good day. Farewell.
Good day. Be seeing you.
Greeting. What? What are you looking for? The castle is on a hill outside the walls, south of town. Shops and guilds are mostly inside. I bought a good number of things at Colovian traders, and Gunder is a friendly sort. You too. We're here to serve. Try our wines and cheeses and Salmo's sweet rolls. See the castle, but don't expect to see the Count. He doesn't mix with strangers. A master sorcerer like Janus Hasildor inevitably outlives all his peers. It must be a lonely existence. Be seeing you.
Speak, citizen. Take care. Welcome, pilgrim. The church has taken no official position on his teaching yet, but from the reports I've heard, he may be truly inspired by the divines. Harwin has really got a thing for goblins. I think she and Armals keep a running tally of who has killed more. The Chapel of Julianus is always open for worship and contemplation. Perhaps you should speak to Marie Palliel, our healer and restoration trainer. You too.
Over here!
Greeting. I am Ambrose Can, grape grower for Cyrodiil Brothers. I'm also an advanced trainer for weapon and shield parries. I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. Who'd want to hurt him? Fadus Callidius at the Fighters Guild also teaches block, but he'd be the first to admit I'm his superior in every way. Good day.
Yes, you!
You fool! You'll ruin everything! We can't be seen talking together!
No. I don't know the way to the Imperial City.
My children are starving. Please help.
What is it?
You fool!
Hello.
Well met. What's new?
Samuel Bantian. You want to learn a few tricks about security? I'm your man. I only do the training anymore. None of the rigs and tricks. Rochelle and me just want the settled life nowadays. Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get our news without it. Be seeing you.
Good day. Farewell.
All citizens, protect and serve. Farewell, citizen. Have mercy. Just one coin.
Can I help you, citizen? A short stay in our lovely Imperial prison should cool your enthusiasm for a life of crime. It's true what everyone is saying. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. The town guard never had a chance. Farewell, citizen.
Good to see you.
Well met.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighter's Guild.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
This ground is sacred. Show respect.
You approach the shrine of Hircine. Are you hunter, or are you prey? Do you think yourself a hunter? Then approach the shrine of Hircine. Leave our lord an offering. Leave an offering of the pelt of a bear or the pelt of a wolf at the shrine. And Hircine may find you worthy. Or perhaps you will learn what it is to be the hunted. We threaten no one. Why can't they just leave us alone? Take care.
You have been told what you need to know. Your path is now your own. Daedra lords demand offerings and services. If you won't do as you're told, just forget about it. An intriguing fellow from what I've heard. A cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser. He's the talk of Anvil, apparently. Do not test his patience.
Die!
Get this over with.
Die, damn you!
Fools must be separated from their illusions before they will come to him. The 9 divines are boring. Daedra, they're never boring.
Praise be to the Lord Molag Bal.
All mortals will come to him. He is the harvester of souls.
What's this about?
It's you. Hi. I'm Bogram Grokalish, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered, Bravil look. If you're looking to learn about conjuring creatures, you should try to speak with Fathis Aran.
A shy Dunmer. Could it be Ranaline that you're looking for?
Goodbye. What is it?
Greetings to you.
What do you want?
Ranaline, I cook at the Lonely Suitor. You found the notes, you share our vision. But I did not survive this long by being trusting. Excuse me, I stay to myself. I have always found the wrong sort of friends. Now I do without. Say what you're going to say. Don't try to manipulate. You think that's such adventures. You win this one. We understand. That's very good. You found the notes. You follow the will of the Lord of Change. You are the last that was needed. Go to Mingo Cave, dressed as one of us, and revel in the fire. You too.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad...
We are blessed by an envoy of Lord Dagon.
Bow to the will of Mehrunes Dagon, and take this puny Imperial life to assert your hatred of the Septons.
Burn him!
Don't kill!
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Light the pyre!
May the Sovereign of
Be quick about it, mortal. Light the pyre. Prove your worth, mortal.
Hi there.
What do you want? Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor... Mara, preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Have pity,
Does
sir.
Dovin Orange
I
still
got
teach
nothing to
alteration?
He still teaches, though he lost his passion for it after the Levitation Act was passed.
Hail. What do you need, friend? You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. I don't know much about him either. Just that he appeared in Anvil shortly after the attack on the chapel there. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Hello.
So, have you bet on any arena matches?
Greetings.
No doubt.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Does Dovin
What is it,
Orange
citizen?
on each altar got the stones for it?
I hear you.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion opening all over?
No, sir. Goodbye.
Stick together! The training of thousands has passed through me. This one's mine! Stick together! Look out!
Mortal.
I know the part of the sewers you were talking.
Get my back.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
I told you to come alone!
For you,
brothers,
Septum!
Kill them! The dawn is breaking! The time of cleansing is almost here!
Only the a little closer.
told you to come alone!
For Uriel
Brothers,
Septum!
kill them! I do not fear death.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
Talos,
The time of cleansing is almost here. Oh, Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in a moment.
That's 3 more that won't be. What do you need, friend? Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Do you ever buy ingredients from the main ingredient?
Can't say.
What do you want? The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. Too big for me. Loud, dirty, clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara, save time. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do. What? Too big? Bye.
Hello there. Welcome to the... Some say that Traven is misusing. Be seeing you.
Go ahead, please. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
What do you want? Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Have pity,
Does
sir.
Dovin Orange
I
still
got
teach
nothing to
alteration?
He still teaches, though he lost his passion for it after the Levitation Act was passed.
Hail. What do you need, friend? You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. I don't know much about him either. Just that he appeared in Anvil shortly after the attack on the chapel there. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Hello.
So, have you bet on any arena matches?
Greetings.
No doubt.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
What is it, citizen?
You've got the stones for it.
I hear you.
Do you believe any of that talk about more of
No, sir. Goodbye.
Stick together! Training of thousands has passed through me. This one's mine! Look out! I know the part of the sewers you were talking.
Get my back.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
I told you to come alone!
For you,
Brothers,
Septum!
kill them! The dawn is breaking! The time of cleansing is almost here!
A little closer.
told you to come alone!
For Uriel
Brothers,
Septum!
kill them! I do not fear death.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
Talos,
The time of cleansing is almost here. Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in a pool.
That's 3 more that won't be. What do you need, friend? Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Do you ever buy ingredients from the main ingredient?
Can't say.
What do you want? The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. Too big for me. Loud, dirty, clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara, save time. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do. What? Too big. Bye.
Hello there. Welcome to the... Some say that Traven is misusing. Be seeing you.
Go ahead, please. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer. Undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. Ah, but more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why. Let me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you, it isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Yeah. I supply many fine city merchants. Humph.
Hello.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
Welcome to the Arcane University. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Goodbye.
What? I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mankar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you? Excellent. Let's see. Yes. The first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace, something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. I've half a mind to go down to Green Emperor Way myself and see what...
What do you want?
Dawn is breaking. Welcome, brother. The hour is late, but the Master still has need for willing hands. You may pass into the shrine. Harrow will take you to the Master for your initiation into the service of Lord Dagon. Do not tarry. The time of preparation is almost over. The time of cleansing is near.
I am Harrow, Warden of the Shrine of Dagon. By following the path of dawn hidden in the writings of the Master, Mankar Cameron, you have earned a place among the Chosen. You have arrived at an opportune time. You may have the honor to be initiated into the Order by the Master himself. As a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty. Give me your possessions, and put on this initiate's robe. Very good. Follow me. I will take you to the shrine.
Dawn is breaking.
Greet the new day, brother.
Praise be.
Paradise awaits me. Paradise awaits me.
Behold the amulet of kings. Skirting around in the shadows. Praise be to your brothers and sisters.
Praise be.
Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed. The timid shall be cast down. The mighty shall tremble at my feet and pray for pardon.
I've fought mud crabs more times.
So saith Dagon. Praise be.
Die, cur! Die, cur!
Paradise awaits me.
Hello? Who's there?
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
The Lord Dagon! The time of cleansing is almost here! I do not fear death.
Cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
The Lord Dagon! The time of cleansing is almost here!
The Master's vigilance! You are waiting like the gifts you pray to! Time of cleansing is almost here!
Die, unbeliever!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing!
You are weak like the gods you pray to!
The Lord Dagon!
The time of cleansing is almost here. Run away! I do not
Waits me. You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! I do not...
run away.
Die, unbeliever! What's that? What's that?
The dawn is breaking! Only the chosen will survive the cleansing! Lord Dagon!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion. Die, unbeliever!
Paradise awaits me.
Who's there? For Lord Dagon! Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Watch out! Put that back, you worthless thief!
Do you have the amulet? Please tell me you have some good news. Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you?
By the Nine, such a thing is dangerous even to handle.
Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power. I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest, but the workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself. This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings. This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before it is too late to stem Dagon's invasion. I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Zark.
I never had time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. I wouldn't have made it back here if it weren't for you. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up fighting with the blades over the years. Nobody who hasn't trained with the blades will know these moves, so you should find them useful. See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a natural at this. Let me show you another one. I haven't been to Cloud Ruler since I was a young trainee. It feels good to be back. The blades have always been here, and always will be. Stay safe.
I haven't time to talk right now, I'm afraid, but I'm sure one of the other blades can help. Try speaking with Belisarius or Caroline.
What can I do for you, sir? Don't worry, we'll keep the Emperor Martin safe here. No enemy has ever taken Cloud Ruler from the Blades. At least now we have a name to put to our enemy. Mancar Cameron and the Mythic Dawn will pay for their foul crimes. Farewell.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible. I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity. Yes?
What can I do for you, sir? Aye, she's a beauty, isn't she? It's hard not to admire the stonework. That's some real craftsmanship, that is. At least now we have a name to put to our enemy. Mankar Cameron and the Mythic Dawn will pay for their foul crimes. We'll always see them near the runestone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry. Stay safe. I fought mud crabs more fiercely than you. Do your worst. Speak. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away. Then pay...
You elves are all the same. All flesh and no fury.
I hope not. I'm. Stay safe. What is it? The day. May Talos guide you, my friend.
I'm working as quickly as I can.
Whatever you. Farewell.
Please. Stop, thief! I haven't time to talk. What is it? May Talos guide you.
What can I do for you, sir? Sometime the mythic may Talos guide you.
What is it? I cannot. Thank you, I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of rumor with impunity.
I haven't. But what can I do? But it. Stay safe.
I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no telling what they may be planning. Yes?
Dagon! Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Die, unbeliever!
The dawn is breaking.
You are weak.
I fought
like the
gods more fearsome than you.
I do not fear
I do not fear death.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
I do not fear death.
The time of cleansing is almost here. You are weak like the gods you pray to. The dawn is breaking. Paradise awaits you. Escape the master's vigilance.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
Unbeliever!
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. The dawn is breaking. The dawn is breaking.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. The dawn is breaking. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
The time
Only
of
the chosen
cleansing
will
is
survive
almost
the cleansing.
The dawn is breaking.
I do not fear death.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord
Dagon walks the earth.
I do not fear
Lad
death.
will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
You're off duty now.
Another day, another septum.
You're off duty now. It's about time. What? I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better. Leave me alone. Evening. Welcome to... You hear about Gerunda? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Gerunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing. Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world. Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel. There's a most Enough talk. Bother me again and you might live to regret it. Howard, I'm Logvar.
Puffy pays me to stand around and keep things quiet. Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. I'm through talking to you. I'm waiting. We're still in Cyrodiil here in Bruma, but just barely. We build... You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold. Enough talk. Welcome. The bed is quite luxurious, I'm through talking to you. It's you. Hi. May the wind be on your back. May the wind be on your back. Hail! What is it now? Isn't Right Wind an impressive sort? What can I do for you today? I've got a room and a cheap one at the... Right. The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I haven't heard... Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the day... Good journey to you. Hello! Ungar, the world-weary, they call me. I've been everywhere and done everything. Now I'm settled down for a good long rest. Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship. Hafid Hollowleg says the Gerald View has been doing good business. Be seeing you.
I can eat for it. Nothing come. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Gerald's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before. When Gerald wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given me a powerful thirst. Thank you kindly.